Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So,
you know what today is? Today is Wednesday. Anything can happen day.
That's right, it is anything can happen day. And so on this day, I basically just sit down in front of the computer and see what pops up into my head, and then I try to make it into a theme. So this theme, and this will be the last song of the evening, this theme is early 90s white rappers. So if you like this subject matter, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 15 videos each and every week. So this video that I'm doing is by a person, by Everlast. Now, if you don't know, Everlast was part of House of Pain, and they had the big hit with Jump Around, and then he went solo. It's like, I can do this all by myself. So he went solo, and he had a big hit with What It's Like, and he had this song as a hit, which is called Ends. Now, I'm not quite sure where it charted, but I know that radio stations around here were playing it on rotation. Only because when I remember the lyrics saying something about either hookers or something else, it was always bleeded out on the radio. Always. Every once in a while you might catch one of these, CD 101s or something like that, where they play it uncensored and it'd be like, hey, cool. But most of the time, if it was a big radio station, they were cutting it out. Now, another reason you might know Everlast is because he was the person that Eminem ruined his career. Everlast decided he wanted to get into a battle with Eminem, and then he wanted to say something about his daughter.
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
We all know what happens next. And so you really don't hear about this boy. I think he's still performing at like taverns and festivals and bar mitzvahs. But no, you would have to have a lot of people on the bill for somebody to go like, oh, Everlast, okay. You'd have to throw in like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, almost like the time when I went to go see Naughty by Nature and Salt and Pepper. You had Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, no, not NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, New Kids on the Block, Tiffany, Debbie Gibson, Naughty by Nature, and Salt and Pepper. So a lot of people are like, well, the Backstreet Boys could have did this all by themselves. No, the New Kids on the Block could have done it all by themselves. Now, yeah, they probably could have, but not Salt and Pepper, not Naughty by Nature, and definitely not Tiffany and Debbie Gibson. So yeah, we all know don't get in a word battle with Eminem. Just don't do it if you still want to have a career. So, without any further ado, let's hear what all the hoopla is about. Here is Everlast and Ends.
Here we go. Ends. Some people will rob their mother, old ends. Rats snitch on one another, old ends. Sometimes kids get murdered, old ends. So before we go any further, I want my ends. I knew this cat named Bill, he didn't have a dollar. He was Harvard material, Ivy League scholar. Had a PhD, had an MBA, but now he's waiting tables cause there's rent to pay. Companies downsizing, inflation's rising. Can't find a job, he's feeling kinda stressed. Doesn't even feel the effects when he says, forgot to count how many times they've been blessed. So he falls off track, starts smoking the crack, and once it hits his brain, starts to chain react. Tells the shirt off his back, shoes off his feet. He's losing all his teeth, now he's out in the street. And all of a sudden it's like Jesse James trying to stick up his for their watches and chains. But he's from business school and he's nervous with the tools, so he ends up on his back in a bloody pool for the ends. Some people will rob their mother for the ends. Rats snitch on one another for the ends. Sometimes kids get murdered for the ends. So before we go any further, I want my ends. I knew this chick named Sally, she had a nice strut, and everywhere that I went, she was up in the cut, swinging that butt like glacier ahead. Only rafter men's that rock the fly gear, brand name wearing, champagne waving, jewels around the neck, lifestyle she's craving. Ain't no saving, she's doing all the spending. If you do the lending, she'll do the bending. Straight machine bending, it's money to take. Shopping sprees, get her on her knees, and if you hit her with the keys to your crib, you acting funny. Come home one day, find her counting out your money. From the wetlands all the way to the Apollo. If you're broke, she's spitting. If you're rich, she might swallow for the ends. Some people will rob their mother for the ends. Rats snitch on one another for the ends. Sometimes kids get murdered for the ends. So before we go any further, I want my ends. Made a lot of noise, making money on the block, and kids was on their job. They was tougher than leather, like Reverend Run, DMC. They was toting guns, holding weight, going out of state, stacking mad chips and pushing fat whips. Fly jewels and clothes and got no job, and then one disappeared and one got robbed for the ends. Some people will rob their mother for the ends. Rats snitch on one another for the ends. Sometimes kids get murdered for the ends. So before we go any further, I want my ends. Ends. Some people will rob their mother for the ends. Rats snitch on one another for the ends. Sometimes kids get murdered for the ends.
Alright, so that was Ends by Everlast, and I was just looking up something first. Yeah, my battery's gonna go dead, so I gotta stop messing around on it. I thought I heard something in there that was a sample, but I can't find it fast enough before my... I'm gonna check one more time. This would be Everlast. Sample. Okay. So it contains, he uses lyrics from Houdini's Friends, and he also uses lyrics from Cream by Wu-Tang Clan in this song. That's good enough. That's good enough for you. So I could hear those things in the song clearly. So yeah, this song was, and I liked this song when it came out, and I had no problems with Everlast. But you know, in a way, you got to kind of, no, you don't. I'm too old to be wrapped up in that stuff. That, you know, oh, you said something about Eminem, he's coming after you. You know what? I'm not saying anything bad about Eminem, so he's not coming after me. But I did like that first album that Everlast did, Whitey Ford something. I can't even remember the full name of it. It's been so long ago. I think it's even been a decade since I've heard this song, Ends. But I think I do have it downloaded on my phone. It's just I put it on shuffle, and I guess it hasn't gotten around to that. I got like 10,000 songs downloaded in my phone, so it's going to take a while before I actually, you know, get to Ends, unless I actually search it out. And you know, Ends in this is about making money. It's all about making money, because it's all about money. Ain't a damn thing funny. You got to have a con in this land of milk and honey. If you could tell me where that comes from, I'll give you kudos. I'll give you a shout out. So, but you can't be my brother. I already know. You probably know that. And it's kind of funny because this is the end of this video and the end of my Anything Can Happen Day video. Now, see how I did that? So, if you are still tuned or tuned in, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You have helped me get to where I am now, and my next goal is 1,000 subs by New Year's. And all you guys need to do is like, subscribe, share, comment. Peace.